You also have people like Putin, Governor Walker,
Absolutely.
Who are pushing everywhere, and we've got Baltic allies, and people are wondering whether or not we'd actually come to their defense if Putin pushes into Estonia or Latvia or Lithuania. What do you think?
We absolutely have to. I mean, NATO is the strongest military alliance we've had in history. It was part of, through Reagan's leadership, but certainly part of the ingredient that allowed us to win the Cold War without firing a shot. If we don't defend NATO members in a scenario like that, now, I think we preempt that by showing strength in even dealing with Ukraine, which is not a NATO member, but is very much geographically aligned with what we're talking about. Remember, Putin isn't just aggressive for the sake of being aggressive. He's a nationalist. He believes in the history of Russia and the old Soviet Union. Part of what you see here is the old Lenin adage that you probe with bayonets. If you find mush, you proceed. If you find steel, you withdraw. Well, in the Ukraine, he's found mush, and he's found mush not only from the United States, but from others like others and NATO partners out there. If it were to extend, and my belief is we need a president who's going to act aggressively by giving lethal force to the Ukrainians and others to try and preempt that from happening. But a couple of weeks ago, I met with the president of Estonia. Certainly, we saw a week ago the Lithuanian leadership is literally giving out literature telling their own citizens what to do if Russians invade. Latvia, I just talked to someone the other day whose mother immigrated here from Latvia. And each of those Baltic states, there are real serious concerns about what happens if we don't deal with this in Ukraine. We need American leadership, not just for America's sake, but for the world.